Good morning, everybody, and welcome to week 8. Can you believe it? After this week, we will be halfway through the semester. So I think that's great. And I hope that you do too. This week also marks our entrance into our third unit of study, which is all about one of your larger pieces of writing called the main story at a glance. The main story at a glance is ends up being actually one of the student favorites of this semester, mainly because you get to investigate a topic of your choice. Now, last week I asked you to really think about kind of what's happening in the news, what's interesting to you, what are you, or kind of what's resonating when you're thinking about what's happening here in the States or in the world, locally even. And so this is the first week of our 3-week unit that will allow you to start your research. So let's take a look at what the week actually looks like. You can see the overview here. I would encourage you absolutely to make sure you watch the video so that way you can really get a sense of what this unit is asking you to think about and do. We have some learning objectives. Again, you have a discussion board here that is just an opportunity for you to connect with each other, share pictures of your pets, share your current reads, or ask me questions if you would like. The writing assignment, main story at a glance. This is your actual assignment that explains piece by piece, bit by bit, what the writing assignment will look like. The guidance about how to write your story includes student examples from last semester. So that way you can see what you're actually going to be writing about. And again, it's based on a magazine called The Week and their approach to reporting about the news. And so both of these pages will kind of give you a glimpse into what that looks like as far as our class goes. The bulk of your energy this week is going to be about researching your topic. And so part of some of the objectives for English 221 is about information literacy. And so that's really the focus for the week. So you have several pages here about bias, about how to research using the LMC library, about how to fact check, even how to use Wikipedia effectively. And then your assignments as far as the writing goes, really this week, the first thing that you're going to do after once you've researched and you've isolated what you're going to be writing about, you're going to complete a discussion, which is really not so much a discussion. It's really more of a, here's what I'm going to be researching and writing about for this assignment. So you have that due. And then you have this assignment called the rhetorical analysis of research. And you'll notice that that due date is not until March 24th. So this unit is 3 weeks long. This assignment, rhetorical analysis of research, you can complete at any point during those 3 weeks. If you find a piece of research that you want to use and complete the analysis this week, when you're not in the middle of drafting your writing assignment, great, complete it this week. Maybe this week is really busy. You've got midterms, you've got life happening this week. You want to complete it next week? Great, complete it next week. You have until the end of the 3-week unit to complete this assignment, and I'll take it at any time. Just keep in mind that this assignment does require, your writing assignment, main story at a glance, requires research. And it is not necessarily, it's not a traditional essay. It's not a traditional essay at all. And so how do I put this? With that in mind, you might want to complete this earlier so that you're not having to complete a rhetorical analysis while you are also writing your essay or writing the assignment, if that makes sense. My advice, do this sooner rather than later. Your writing territory this week covers my favorite grammatical tool. It's a form of punctuation called the dash. I absolutely love the dash. That is your goal for this week. You'll also notice that there is a mid-semester check-in, and it's just a couple of questions. Again, it's there as a quiz, but like most things in this class, it's not a true traditional quiz. It's just basically literally a check-in just to see how things are going for you in the class. And then we're at the end of week 8. So main story for this week, make sure you watch the videos, look at the student examples, and decide what you want to be spending your time on researching and writing about for the next 3 weeks. Again, main story at a glance. You've got all different kinds of supports here for you. Last thing is that I hope to get your Unit 2 reflections back to you this week. So again, that way you have your unit 1 work done, your unit 2 work done. As a reminder, the end of unit pieces are required. And what that means is that if you are trying to take this class and pass it, you must complete the required assignments. Those are the end of unit assignments. So the end of unit 1, you had a revision and a reflection. For the end of unit 2, you have a reflection. For the end of unit 3, you will have your end of unit writing, which is your main story at a glance, and your unit 3 reflection, right? So you kind of can see those are the required pieces of the course. If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to ask. You can find the office hours for this week in the plan date that's on your to-do list. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Have a great week. And again, at the end of this week, we're halfway through. Yeah, so I hope you have a good week.